hospital can often be a scary and confusing place for children.
Okay.
Within the many departments, there is one small group dedicated to helping young minds deal with difficult times.
Okay.
The play specialists.
Brilliant.
I have lots of goodies in here.
Wendy has a treasure trove of props at her disposal.
So this is one of our models that we can show boys and girls. It's made out of Lego and it is a little miniature scanner.
Today, she's helping 5-year-old Sebastian prepare for his regular brain scan.
I am here for my pictures.
Can you remember the name that we call it?
MRI scan.
Fabulous.
When he was a toddler, Sebastian underwent 2 years of chemotherapy to treat a brain tumour. He gets an MRI scan every 6 months to check his progress.
So will I take it out the box?
Maybe that is just what I like.
So where do you think you're going to be when you're going to have your MRI?
There.
In what part of your body are they going to scan?
Up here.
That's right, your head, isn't it? And what do you have to remember to do?
Be really still.
That's right, so you show me you staying still. Can you do that right now? Can you practice staying still? Oh, I think you're winning. To get someone of this age through this process and without the need of an anaesthetic, it's a really great achievement for them. It gives them the empowerment of being able to cope with things like that coming in and out of hospital. So we're just really giving them a little bit of support.
Although Sebastian copes well, there's one bit of the procedure he's not so keen on.
What do you have your cream on your hands for? Can you remember?
For all my jab in my veins.
That's right.
The hardest thing is probably having the cannula put in, because he's had jabs and things before and he knows he doesn't like that bit of it.
Beep, 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 beep. Then it comes back out.
It's stingy and it hurts.
The cannula allows contrast dye to be injected into Sebastian during the scan.
You give my hand a squeeze.
This will give his oncologist a very clear picture of his brain.
There we go. Well done.
Seb, you were a hero, okay? And I know you were scared, but that's what makes it even more impressive.
With the cannula in place, Sebastian is now ready to face his 16th MRI scan.
Do you like rainbows?
And I also like the orange.
Yeah.
Now, Seb, are you going to come through and get some pictures done? Yes?
You're ready. Be ready for a while. Oh, well done.
Excellent. In the middle. Put this over your head.
He can look up into the ceiling and he sees into the mirror, and then that means he can see his mum standing at the end of the bed, so he knows that she's there the whole time, and it means he keeps his head nice and still. You gonna wave to mum? He's still waving.
It's very rare to get such good pictures out of a child. You usually have to repeat scans where they've moved, but Sebastian has been a really ideal patient. Very happy. Well done, Sebastian. It's all over. You've done wonderfully well.
How was it in there?
Good. Noisy.
Sebastian did really well. I'm a very proud mummy right now.
Lambert was like wiggle, 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 wiggle.
Bye, baby. See you later. Bye.
We've learnt a new word called scanxiety. So the next 2 weeks will be the worst 2 weeks of our lives. Just awaiting, you just don't know what they're going to say. And you look at Sebastian and just see how lively he is, how excitable he is. You just worry until you hear the doctor actually saying everything's stable. It is just the worst 2 weeks.
It's been 2 weeks since Sebastian's brain scan, and this time he's here with Dad.
We are in to get the results of Sebastian's latest scan. He gets a scan every 6 months just to check that nothing's changed since the end of his treatments.
Hi. How are you?
Good.
Good, I'm loving your hat.
You're gonna be Santa's helper. Oh yeah?
This time, Sebastian can face hospital without his emotional support toy.
Lambert, where's Lambert?
At home.
Did he not want to come today?
No, he doesn't need to. Only at like the sore bits. He just keeps him brave and not needing to be brave today.
Sebastian's tumour has been stable since chemotherapy ended in 2017. But the 2 weeks waiting for scan results is always nerve-wracking.
It's quite a nervous time at the moment. It never phases him, it's always, and we try not to let that show. So as far as he's concerned, he comes to hospital every 6 months and he gets to play with toys and the doctors make a great fuss of him. We see some pictures and then we go home and that's it for another 6 months. So fingers crossed that'll be the same today.
Paediatric oncologist Dr. Herd
Seb, do you want to come through?
is going to talk Sebastian and his dad through the results of the latest scan.
Can we take that hat off yet? No? Okay.
It's a very cool hat. Take a seat.
The cameras step back to give them privacy. The consultation is over and Sebastian and Dad emerge with news.
When you're in there, it can be kind of a blur. You're getting a lot of information and you're hearing a lot, and all you listen out for is everything's stable. And after you hear that, it's kind of like, oh, okay. A big wall of clouds disappear and you can see the next 6 months. And we'll get home and he'll think of questions he's not asked and he'll say, can I see my pictures, Daddy? And we'll show him. And he's quite curious about what his insides look like. So.
With the all clear for another 6 months, Sebastian now has more important things on his mind.
Next time.